NFL Predictor here for an exciting Week 6 action in the NFL. Last week I was 11-4 overall and had a 4-4 against the spread record. This week I have the top 3 and bottom 3 NFL coaches power ranking section, as well as a commenters shout out section, and of course my pick lock picks of the week and my other scores and predictions. And to finish it off with my shout it out loud shout outs. And now for my top 3 bottom 3 coaches power rankings. The top 3 coaches I feel in the NFL right now are Bill O'Brien of the Houston Texans, Mike McCoy of the San Diego Chargers, and Bill Belichick of the New England Patriots. Why Bill Belichick? Well, last week you guys were all saying the Patriots are done. Then look what they did on Sunday night. Annihilated the Bengals, who were undefeated. So, Belichick, or Belichick, as some of you may call him, he knows how to form up a good game plan against any team, especially if they get embarrassed like they did against the Chiefs. So now, moving on to the bottom 3 coaches. I believe Rex Ryan tops the list with that abysmal performance that he had with the Jets, getting shut out 31-0. Come on. I thought you were a defensive guru. Couldn't do better? I would have been hiding behind Vic too. Also, Joe Philbin of the Miami Dolphins. Where have you been? Might as well stay in London. And finally, Sean Payton with all those playmakers and Drew Brees. I don't know. You're looking at the bottom of the worst division in the NFL. You can't lead that division. I don't think you're going to make the playoffs with the current coaching that you got. That concludes my top 3, bottom 3 coaches power rankings this week. This week, I'm introducing a new segment called Comments Shout Out. I'm going to be shouting out the top commenters on my videos of last week. The top commenters from last week were Nocta Brizzo, Even Dillon, Joni Matthews, James Eugene, Bridgewater's Finest, and Geo Knows. Thank you to everyone who's commented. Be sure to comment on this video if you want to be featured next week on my comments shout-out section. It's the time to get your pick locks ready. I got a division matchup for you Thursday night, as the 3-2 Colts will travel to take on the 3-2 Texans. I'd say take the Colts to cover the spread because I have them winning 34-23. Next up, another division matchup is the 3-2 Steelers heading on over to take on the 2-2 Browns. I'd say take the Steelers to earn your money this week because there is not going to be any magic this week. Browns fans, I'm sorry, because I have the Steelers winning 31-28. I got another featured division matchup in my pick lock picks of the week. The 3-2 Patriots traveling up north to take on the 3-2 Bills. The Pats are back, and I have them covering the spread this week. I have them winning 36-24. Next up, the 3-2 Packers heading down south to take on the 2-2 Dolphins. I truly feel the Packers will be able to cover the spread again this week. The Packers will be victorious 41-27. Division matchups are the theme this week, as the 3-2 Lions travel not too far away to take on the 2-3 Vikings. The Lions will cover the spread this week, as I have them being victorious 23-17. Next up will be the 3-1 Broncos traveling out east to take on the 1-4 Jets. The Broncos will yet again earn you money this week. I have them winning 43-18. Then the 3-2 Ravens will travel south to face the 1-4 Buccaneers. I feel you should take the Ravens as they will win this 33-19. And the final pick lock pick of the week this week is the 4-1 Chargers jump in the bay to take on the 0-4 Raiders. Bet on the Bolts to cover as they will win this one 38-20. That's all this week on my Picklock Picks of the Week. The 3-2 Panthers head up north to take on the 3-1 Bengals. The Panthers rebounded nicely against the Bears last week, and the Bengals were totally not prepared coming off their bye week against the Patriots. I predict the Bengals will be ready this week and will win 30-20. An uninteresting division matchup between the 0-5 Jaguars heading over to take on the 1-4 Titans. Last week the Titans blew a huge lead, and the Jaguars could only put up field goals against the Steelers. This week the Jaguars may score a touchdown, but it won't be enough, as I have the Titans winning 17-10. Next is a battle of two 2-3 teams as the Bears travel south to take on the Falcons. Last week both teams saw their leads evaporate and then lose it at the end. I predict the Bears to be the team to bounce back as they want to compete for a wild card berth. Bears will win 27-23. Then the 1-4 Redskins travel out west to take on the 3-1 Cardinals. Last week, the Redskins tried to make it a contest against the Seahawks, but were unsuccessful to pull out a victory. The Cardinals lost many playmakers last week in an eventual blowout loss to the Broncos. This week, I feel the Cardinals will be able to bounce back, have the right pieces in play to have a victory, 27-20 over the Skins. A close contender for the game of the week is a division matchup featuring the 3-2 Giants taking on the 4-1 Eagles. Week by week, I'm getting closer and closer to hopping off the Eagles bandwagon, as they almost allowed the Rams to make an epic, historic comeback. And week by week, I'm getting closer and closer to hopping on the Giants bandwagon. They have impressed me with their improved play on offense. But I do see the Eagles being the team that gets the job done this week, 38-33. The last division matchup of the week is between the 3-2 49ers as they take on the 1-3 Rams. The 49ers were able to hold off the Chiefs at home last week, and the Rams almost made that historic comeback victory. But this week I see the 49ers getting the job done and will keep the game too far away from the Rams. 49ers win 29-16. Finally, the game of the week, as the 4-1 Cowboys head on west to take on the defending Super Bowl champion 3-1 Seahawks. The Seahawks are great at home. They looked great against the Redskins. They will see a lot harder matchup this week against the Cowboys, who have been on a tear lately. This will be a lot closer than most people think. I feel the Seahawks will pull out the win in overtime, 30-27. Them Cowboys sure do like to give their fans high blood pressure with all these overtime games, I see. And that's all this week for my prediction videos. Shout it out loud, shoutouts of the week. Gio knows he really makes great against the spread videos, as well as has very nice video editing in all of his videos. Please be sure to check him out. As well as Bridgewater's Finest. He also makes amazing NFL prediction videos, so please check him out. Also, check out Full Review. He makes full smokeless tobacco reviews. Heck, I don't even dip, and I watch his videos, so please check him out, Full Review. Also, please check out WrestleDipper316. He has great opinionated insights on WWE as well as TNA matches, and he does quality smokeless tobacco reviews as well. He also is a co-creator on the ICT Sports Zone, and he does the video editing on all my videos. So thank you, WrestleDipper316. Please check him out.